welcome back to our channel.
Hey guys, so today we're driving to the beach because we feel like we have some helpful advice for you all.
Guys, so school literally starts tomorrow, but by the time we post this, you guys will already be through a week of school, but we're gonna give you guys some advice because we're high school graduates.
So we'll see you at the beach.
Okay guys, so we're at the beach now.
Okay, so we have a list of ways to get through high school with less stress and less drama and less boy problems, because Sid and I have both faced that.
Because we graduated.
Maybe less the boy problem because we never really had guys going out to us.
Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to talk about is how to make friends. And I'm talking about this one because I actually transferred schools my senior year. So the first thing I did to make friends really easily was I actually played volleyball. So if you are into sports and you transfer schools, that's definitely one thing you need to do, is make sure that you're like being friends with people in your sport area thing that you play. So I played volleyball, so I met a lot of girls all through the summer before school started, so that when school actually started I already had friends.
Do what you like, because you'll always meet someone that likes what you like, and you'll find people that have things in common. So do what you like and don't be afraid to, because you don't know anyone, you will meet people.
If you aren't transferring schools and you just don't have friends and want to make friends, another thing I would say is when you're in your classes, make sure you're like talking to people in your class and like just like interacting with other students, like doing your homework with them, asking for help if you need help, and then just like getting to talk with them. That's one reason I met a lot of people this year when I transferred, is because I was talking to them in my math class. I was asking for help on my homework, sitting at this table, and we just worked together, and then we all just became friends. And it was super easy and fast. It was like just a week and I had like a bunch of new friends that I had never met before.
So that leads us on to how to do homework more efficiently. You're going to have homework. What I did was I always had like those good friends that were in my class, and I would call them and be like, dude, I need help. And then I would drive over to their house and we would work on homework together. And when you have more than like one mind, you can like come up with new ideas. And so it went more efficiently, because if you got stuck on something, you would always ask for help, or like you'd do it, work through the problem together. And then it wouldn't take me as long, because I wasn't just sitting there in my thoughts being like, I'm stupid, because...
Yeah, I did that all the time. I'd just sit for like an hour and just not do anything and think and be like, I can't do this anymore. So it's so much easier if you have people around you helping you. Drama. This is gonna be a long one. How to stay out of drama. I feel like throughout high school it's almost impossible to like completely stay out of drama, because you're always gonna get pulled into it somehow.
People are like super insecure and they want to look good all the time, so they will do what they can to look like the good person and look like the person that's right, and then that will pull you into it because they will try to make you look bad.
And it's super hard, but you have to like just keep trying to be nice to those people who are trying to pull you into their drama, because if you're just nice to them and nice to them and nice to them, there's like nothing else that they can say about you because you're just so nice.
I was in a situation, both sides were trying to make me pick a side, but that's never right to pick a side, because that's not your situation to decide for. So I always just try to be kind and nice to like both sides, but don't try to pick sides, try to be helpful to both.
And just try to include everyone.
And then if you have friend drama, like, no one says that if you're in drama, you need to keep hanging out with that person. So if you have like drama with like a friend,
and it's becoming like an unhealthy relationship, don't feel bad like getting
about
yourself
cutting it
that.
off. Yeah.
Because you need to like worry about yourself first, not like what other people think of you. And if you're gonna make this person mad, like if it's better for you, then you need to. A lot of drama that happens in high school, like right now, if you guys are experiencing drama, just remember that like in a couple years it's not gonna matter. Like right now, after I graduated, and I'm sure after she graduated, I don't even remember a lot of the drama I went through because it didn't matter. Like something's gonna happen that you remember and you're like, that sucked.
But like you learn from the drama. Yeah. If you are going to say something and you first think like, oh, what if this gets out? It's not kind in what you'd want said about you.
Don't say it.
Don't say it, because I found myself saying things and I'm like, whoa, like that makes me look super bad.
If you're having like an issue with someone and experiencing drama, don't go talk to your other friends about it. Go talk to that person that you were having an issue with. Because I did that all through high school, is I would talk to my friends about it, and then it would just spread and spread and spread. And when I was like not fixing the problem and actually talking to that person I was having an issue with. Because if you just go head on and talk to that person, most likely you can fix the problem instead of just talking to all these other people, which does nothing. Boys. I was busy thinking about boys. Bing! Boys. Bing! I like big boys, itty bitty boys,
Mississippi boys in the city boys. I like a pretty boys with the bow tie. Get your nails done, let it bow dry. I personally, like, when I was first starting in high school, like, I would always worry about what I looked like.
That was even me all through high school,
Because
my senior year too.
Boy crazy.
Yeah.
If the boy doesn't like treat you right in the first place, drop that right now.
One thing you should just focus on is, like we already said, be yourself and just stop caring what people think. And if you're being yourself and the guy you like doesn't like you, like that's his loss. Like,
yeah, that doesn't mean you need to change
yeah,
to like
just
be
be
more
yourself.
likable.
Our other tip is to be friends with people who actually care about you. Being friends with people who care about you, to me, is super important, because throughout my whole senior year and like high school, I was always trying to be friends with like a certain popular group of people, when throughout that whole time I was like realizing that they didn't really care about me and didn't really want to be my friend as much as I was trying to be their friend. So just make sure that you're being friends with people that you know care about you, because it's just going to make high school so much better. You're always just going to be happier, I feel like, being around those people.
In middle school, I think I was in 7th grade, like I would sit at the popular table for a little bit because I wanted to like feel cool. Like I knew maybe one person there, but all they would talk about was unrelatable things, and it would be about them, and I never really had a chance to talk because I was the new person that sat at the table. If you don't feel welcomed at that table, and if you can't express yourself,
if you don't feel welcomed, then be with people who actually care about you, because that's so important to like know that people like love you and are caring about you. That helps so much with high school.
And if they're caring about you, they'll be engaging with you. They'll be asking you questions, calling you,
texting,
making sure you're all right, doing checkups on you, like all those things.
So that also fits under like, don't try to fit in if it's not really who you are. Anxiety.
This one's a big one because I still have it, but I'm just gonna talk about it.
We both have struggled with really bad anxiety throughout high school, I think.
That's another reason why you should have people that care about you, because I had one day where I was so anxious, I was like crying, and I texted Sid, and Sid brought over a little gift basket with like all these cute little gifts that I could use, and it was like my stress box, and it made me feel better. Most of my anxiety results from like unplanned things happening. So when I don't know what to say or don't know what to do, my head kind of gets clouded. I start to get like stressed because I don't know what to do, and I don't have a plan of attack and action.
When your schedule is so packed that you don't have time like for yourself, it brings like a lot of stress and anxiety. So you need to make sure that you have time set out in your day to like go outside or like do something for yourself, because if you're constantly just like doing things, it will like wear you down, and that can like lead to like not a good state of mind.
Some of my friends had like 3 jobs while they went to school. They would work like 3 separate jobs like on the weekends, so then they would have no time to relax after homework. But yes, they were working after school at a job until like 11 p.m. and on top of that they had homework, so they were like constantly stressed because they were trying to do so many things at once. So always like have a plan.
Well, if you like play sports too, I I personally know,
Yes.
and she does too, how hard it is to go from like school, sports, homework, job, if you have a job during school. Like you don't go to bed until like 12 a.m. and 1 a.m. and like that's really hard. Just make sure you're planning it out. Like I'll get home at this time and I'll do homework till then I'll take a break, then I'll do homework till this time. Don't just like go home and sit on your phone on your bed for like 3 hours, because then you won't start your homework until like it's like 11.
So always just take it step by step. I mean, it's good to plan ahead, but after you make your plan, take your plan step by step.
That's a good way to not have a lot of anxiety during the school year. And get good amount of sleep. Get at least 7 hours, because if not, that's just not good for you, and that would make it even worse.
Sleep is so good. Like when I was a freshman, I would go to bed at 9 a.m. But I would go to bed at 9 and I would wake up and I'd be so refreshed because I got like 9 hours of sleep every night, and it would be so much easier to stay focused and learn.
Also, we know that like being a freshman and freshman homework compared to senior homework is a lot different, but still.
But that's why having a plan helps as well, because if you do your homework right away, you can get to bed sooner.
Try new things. So for me, trying new things was like such a hard thing for me to do in high school. I started playing volleyball in 6th grade, but like my mom like forced me to play. I did not want to play. She forced me to play, and like after a week of it, I like loved it. I did play it since my senior year, and it was like one of my best high school experiences. So like definitely try new things. And also like under anxiety, that's where my anxiety personally got in the way all the time. I was like so scared to play volleyball because I didn't want people looking at me. I was too scared to like sing in front of people and like try out for choir and all these things. But my senior year, I finally tried out for my chamber choir, and it was like one of the best experiences of my high school. It was so fun, and I met like so many people. And then I also tried out for this concert we had, which was like so scary, and my anxiety like was kind of getting in the way, but I finally like tried out and I sang, and it like all went like so well, and I was like so happy I did it. So like make sure you're trying new things and don't let your anxiety get in the way, because like if you do, you'll miss out on so many things. Like I would have missed out on so many things.
Yeah, don't let the fear of you not being good enough get in the way, because that doesn't let you live your life.
That's why I got this tattoo.
Courage.
I got the tattoo Courage right when I transferred here, because it was like so scary and I had so much anxiety about it. So I got the word courage on my arm just as like a reminder to like have courage like all the time and like be courageous and strong.
That leads us to our last point of taking care of yourself. It's hard, but always try to have a positive outlook on things. Take care of yourself and your thoughts. Like, it's good to have that positivity like running through your mind all the time. Like, out of the bad, there's always going to be like something good that comes out of it, I feel like. Yes, you messed up on the volleyball court because you didn't get that dig or whatever. Then there's also the point that you're going to get better and you'll get it like next time. Or
and like I always found myself focusing like on all the bad things I was doing. Try to focus on all the good things that you're doing, and it makes it so much better.
And we're not perfect. Like, we're always going to fail. So, what Sid said, always look at the positive things. I think that pretty much closes what we were trying to say to maybe help you. I hope this may help you in high school, help you see things a little differently.
I hope all you guys watching have like a super good school year this year as it starts, and like just like for the rest of your high school and college, that it's like all good and you can like use the tips and advice.
Do not be stressed, because everyone goes through this.
Everyone. Yeah, well, thanks for watching.
This is like not normally what we do, because we're usually crazy.
Do like vlogs and weird stuff. But now that we know school is starting, we just like kind of wanted to talk to you guys because we like have been through it.
If you like this, get the thumbs up on the down there.
Like and subscribe.
And then subscribe to our channel, because we're coming out with more vlogs for sure.
Yeah, we have a lot of good things that are coming.
And please comment on an idea you have that you want to see.
Yeah, like more videos. Shay and I just like love making people laugh
and making your day.
A lot of our videos are gonna be like funny, I think. So like if you give us like things that you want to see that are like funny vlogs,
or
like,
just helpful, like tips. We'll see you next Saturday, and stay tuned for our next video.